Mineral Wells, Texas. Destined to be the next great Texas vacation destination. So today I'm in the lovely town of Mineral Wells, Texas. It's about an hour west of the Fort Worth area. Mineral Wells was first settled in the year 1877, and the entire downtown district is on the National Register of Historic Places. This town was named after the mineral water springs in the area, which were very popular during the early 1900s. It was believed that this water would cure various ailments. Crazy Well was dug in 1881 and was named when a woman with a mental illness supposedly got better after drinking the water for a period of time. And so the legend of Mineral Wells grew from there. So this is the gorgeous historic Baker Hotel and Spa, sort of the elephant in the room here in Mineral Wells. The construction on this hotel began in 1926. It was the first hotel with a pool in Texas, according to what I've read. Many celebrities stayed here during its heyday, including Clark Gable and Judy Garland. Unfortunately, the Depression era was challenging for business in town, and it began to decline in the 1950s and was closed for good in 1963. But there's some positive news. This hotel is set to reopen in the year 2022. It's currently being restored as we speak. And I imagine this will be a very popular place to stay in the near future. So one of the things I did about 15 years ago, long before restoration efforts began, is I came to Mineral Wells, and I was fascinated by this large building here in town. So I snuck in through a side window and explored the lower levels of this building. And so here are a few photos from that experience. One of the most beautiful structures in town here is this 1911 post office. So this is the Crazy Water Hotel, and alongside the Baker is also being restored at this time. This hotel was built in 1927 after the original was burned down in 1925. And you can still get a bottle of Crazy Water today. Who knows what it might do for you. There are fascinating structures all around this downtown area. It's a pleasure just to hike around and discover them. This is just another of many interesting buildings scattered around Mineral Wells. Just north of the downtown area here is this building that I just find beautiful. On the side it says the Box Factory. At the western terminus of Northwest 1st Street is this gorgeous stone structure called the Rock School Museum. Constructed in 1886. This is the oldest existing school building in Mineral Wells. And right next to the Rock School Museum is the old Mineral Wells High School. This has that classic early 1900s look to it. It was built in the year 1914, and the first graduating class of 1915 had 24 students. Now we're headed toward the south side of downtown. See what we discover there. Just behind me here is the historic train depot here in Mineral Wells, built in 1903, and was once a very busy train station in the first half of the 1900s. As the hotels began to fade during the Great Depression, there was something else that helped revitalize this town: World War II and Fort Walters. This kept the railroad going and helped the hotels in town stay in business a little while longer. But unfortunately, in the 1950s, they faded for good. If you'd like to explore Mineral Wells in a little bit different way, you can start here at the western terminus of the Lake Mineral Wells Trailway. So this trail goes 20 miles in one direction between Mineral Wells and Weatherford. A must-see if you come to Mineral Wells. Just at the east edge of town is Clark Gardens. So we're here in mid-March, which is actually a little bit early in the season. If you come here in a few weeks from now, you'll be treated to a stunning explosion of color all across here. But it's still quite a treat, even at this time of year. Beautiful pathways lead you around the property here. And so like I say, you can't really judge this place by what you're seeing today. But we are seeing the early signs of spring here, for sure. Inside the gardens is a very cute chapel, and I can imagine Many weddings have taken place here. This is gorgeous. Look at that beautiful wood ceiling. Now entering the White Garden. Looks like we have a path that winds its way up to the top here. Great views from up on top. With so much to see here in the Mineral Wells area, what are you waiting for?